a beautiful home, a home of my own for eternity. Nothing but beauty and happiness there. There's nothing on earth that could ever compare to that city of love.
Welcome to the States, the host group of Pigeon Forge, the Kingdom Heirs Quartet, and here they are.
Do you know what it means to be a child of the King? Out of the darkness and into the light, thanking him for everything you know he's gonna do, giving you the strength to see it through. Do you know what it means to be a child of the King? And you lay hold on God's promises, praying boldly for the things that you need. Your rightful heir to the heavens. Child of the King. God's storehouse is full and his child has the key. Jesus has abundant life for you and for me. Take it at his word, he's faithful, he's true. God will work a miracle for you. I said God will work a miracle for you. Do you know what it means to be a child of the King? Praying only for the things that you need. Your rightful heir to the heavens and earth. Your Father owns everything. You know what it means to be a child of the King. Well, you know what it means to be a child of the King. A child of the King.
How about it, folks? Arthur Ross.
Over the rainbow, over the blue, far past the stars and the sun and the moon, there's a city of light waiting to welcome me home. Nothing but beauty and happiness there. There's nothing on earth that could ever compare to that city of light waiting to welcome me home. There's a mansion I know and it's waiting for me. Jesus prepared it so I know it will be a beautiful home, a home of my own for eternity. The pleasures of life city of light, waiting to welcome me home.
There's a mansion I know, and it's waiting for me. Jesus prepared it, so I know it will be
A beautiful home, the home of my own, for eternity. Nothing but beauty and happiness there. There's nothing on earth that could ever compare, to that city of light.
to that city of light.
Waiting to welcome me home.
Dipping 7 times in a muddy old river to heal a man of dreaded disease. Oh, what a foolish commandment for the Lord to deliver. Naaman found it hard to believe, but he dipped 7 times, came up white as snow. Naaman learned a lesson everybody should know. God works great big miracles with common little things.
Common little things like the fish and the bread that fed 5,000 men, that turned Moses' rod into a serpent and back into a rod again.
What looks so foolish to the wisest of men can turn a pauper into a king.
Cause God works great big miracles with common little things.
Marching 7 times round the wicked old city must have made poor Joshua frown. But they marched and they shouted and they blew their trumpets, and the walls came tumbling down. So if the Lord's calling you to a nominal task, just step out on faith and do whatever he asks. Cause God works great big miracles with common little things.
Common little things like the fish and the bread that fed 5,000 men, that turned Moses' rod into a serpent and back into a rod again.
What looks so foolish to the wisest of men can turn a pauper into a king.
Cause God works great big miracles with common little things.
He does common little things,
Like the star in the sky.
just common little
Like a
things.
mustard seed.
I said common little
A
things.
rock and a swing, miracles with common things. Common little things like the fish and the bread that fed 5,000 men, that turned Moses' rod into a serpent and back into a rod again.
What looks so foolish to the wisest of men
To turn a pauper into a king. Cause God works great big miracles with common little things. What looks so foolish to the wisest of men to turn a pauper into a king. God works great big miracles with common little
How about that bass singing, folks? Eric Bennett. Oh, we are glad to be here tonight. Here's a brand new song. I want everybody in the house do this right here. Come on.
Jesus, the Holy One, God's only begotten Son. Worship Him and let His praises ring. Well, He raised the crippled man, made him to walk again. Boy, said there's one silent now can sing. When he says peace be still, winds must obey his will. He speaks and blinded eyes can see. But greater than all of these is a sinner down on his knees. Salvation is the miracle to me. Salvation is the miracle to me. All heaven cheers when one lost sinner's been set free. He came to die that we might live, and the life he gives we live abundantly. I know he fed the crowd with just 5 loaves of bread. Oh, he walked upon the sea and even raised the dead. But all the signs and wonders this world ever see, salvation is a miracle to me.
How about that piano picking, folks? Jeff Stiles.
Salvation is the miracle to me. Oh, heaven cheering when the sinner been set free. He came to die that we might live, and the life he gives we live abundantly. Oh, I know he fed the crowd with just 5 loaves of bread. Well, walked upon the sea and even raised the dead. But all the signs and wonders this world ever sees, salvation is a miracle to me. Almighty, all the signs and wonders this world ever sees, salvation is the miracle to me.
How about it? You like that song? You like that kind of singing?
Our salvation is the miracle to me. Oh, heaven cheering when the sinner been set free. He came to die that we might live, and the life he gives we live abundantly. Oh, I know he fed the crowd with just 5 loaves of bread. Well, he walked on the sea and even raised the dead. But all the signs and wonders this world ever sees, salvation is the miracle to me. Oh, but all the signs and wonders this world ever sees, salvation is the miracle to
Oh, thank you all so much. I hope you enjoyed. That's just pure old quartet singing. Y'all had a great time tonight? Are you tired? You got to be tired. I'm wore out. I've shaved 3 times since I've been here this evening. But I tell you, it is a joy. I'd rather sing anywhere. Sir, where you been? Did you hear anything we just sung? Did you hear any of them songs? They were all new. You heard them? Where'd you hear them at? Did you leave the door open? You know what? I had a fella come up to me not too long ago, and he said, you know what? You boys have way too much fun to be Christians. I looked at him, I said, sir, if that bothers you, when we get to heaven, just don't get on our cloud. Amen. I don't know if I'm supposed to do this, but I'm so proud of these guys. Let me take just a second and introduce, and I'll start with our bass player. This young man has been with our group for this is his 20th year playing bass guitar for our group. We grew up together in the same house. He's a local kid, grew up right here in these mountains. He's my younger brother, Chris French. Are you glad to see Christopher? Yeah, man, on the drums has been with our group. We've got him caged up back there tonight, but I'm telling you, we couldn't do without this young fella. He joined us 10 years ago from Oceana, West Virginia, Dennis Murphy. Man, were we ever blessed when the Lord blessed us with a young man that's playing the piano. This young fella's been with us going on 2 years now. He's the best I've ever heard from Brownsville, Kentucky. Ladies and gentlemen, Jeff Stice. One more time, a Kingdom Air Band. Give these guys a great big round of applause. Amen. Singing our bass part is a young fella that's been with us for 9 years now, and if I could sing bass, I'd want to do it the way he does it. From Cullman, Alabama, Eric Benny. This is my son. He's 12 years old. He's 28. He's not mine, but I'd claim him in a heartbeat. You're not going to hear any better tenors in Southern gospel music than this young man. From Goldsboro, North Carolina, David Sutton. You know, to have a great quartet, you got to have a great bass and a great tenor, and we do. The Lord's blessed us, but you got to have somebody that sings the most important part, and that's the lead part. Nobody does it better than this old boy. From Asheville, North Carolina, Arthur Rice. My name's Steve French. One more time, folks, if you really enjoyed all these guys, let them all know it. You want me to turn the little man loose over here? I can't hear ya. Everybody in the house, come on, put your hands together, right like this.
Have you read about creation in the Genesis account? The planet's all about. He made the ocean and the rivers, raised the mountains on the land. He made a man from the dust, made a woman from the man. If you got a science book and it tells you something else, forget about the author, put the book back on the shelf. God made it, all the land and all the sea. God made it, every flower, every tree he created, everything the way he said. Man is lolly upward, but he's going down instead. God made it, forget about the Big Bang. God made it, and all the morning stars sang. There's some that don't believe it, though as plain as it can be. God made it, God said it, and it's good enough for me. You know the Bible starts at Genesis and goes to Revelation.
Did you really enjoy that? God sing.
Just one glance is all it takes to free the heart and break the chains. We have come to seek your sweet Lamb of God, giver of grace, worthy of our highest praise. We have come to seek your His loving smile invites us near, close to His side, free from care. The darkest night will turn to day just from the light of His face. We have come to seek your face, sweet Lamb of God, giver of grace, worthy of our highest praise. We have come to seek your face. You're worthy of our highest praise. We have come to seek your face.
Ladies and gentlemen, did you enjoy that brand new song? You are so great to sing to. Everybody do this. Come on.
He lifted me.
Lifted me out of the loneliness of sin. Lifted me with a love that knows no end. He took my hand
struggling through each day, searching for means of survival, but none was on the way. Then the merciful hand of Jesus came beckoning from above. The moment that I trusted him, he filled me with his love. He lifted me out of the lowly depths of sin. He lifted me with a love that knows no end. He took my hand, pulled me out of the sinking sand, gave new life that never ends. I'm so glad that Jesus came and lifted me.
Looking back over the wonders I've seen along the way, I've been touched by his power. I've been blessed in many ways, but nothing will ever compare to the blessing I received that day my name was added to the list of the redeemed. He lifted me out of the lowly depths of sin. He lifted me with a love that knows no end. He took my hand, pulled me out of the sinking sand, gave new life that never ends. I'm so glad that Jesus came and lifted me. He lifted me out of the lowly depths of sin. He lifted me with a love that knows no end. He took my hand, pulled me out of the sinking sand, gave new life that never ends. I'm so glad that Jesus came and lifted me.
Has he lifted you? You like that one?
Looking back over the wonders I've seen along the way, well, I've been touched by his power. I've been blessed in many ways, but nothing will ever compare to the blessing I received that day my name was added to the list of the redeemed. He lifted me out of the lowly depths of sin. He lifted me with a love that knows no end. He took my hand, pulled me out of the sinking sand, gave new life that never ends. I'm so glad that Jesus came and lifted me. He lifted me out of the lowly depths of sin. He lifted me with a love that knows no end. He took my hand, pulled me out of the sinking sand, gave new life that never ends. I'm so glad that Jesus came and lifted me.
Have you enjoyed this guy so far? Let's give Jesus a big hand clap of praise tonight. Amen. Is it all right if we do a couple more things for you? I know y'all getting tired. Y'all sit down or we'll take up an offering. We're just going to do a couple more songs for you, then we're going to call it a night. And I know you're bound to get getting weary and tired, but I want to feature. I tell you, folks, the Lord has blessed me so much with these young fellows, allowed me to stand up here and sing with them and be a part of them, and I just think they're incredible. These young men not only are great singers and great musicians, but they live every word they sing, and I see that, and I see it every day, and everybody in this room has so many things to be thankful for. There isn't a day goes by that I don't thank God that Dolly Parton's rich. She has her own theme park, and she loves Southern gospel music. And the folks that manage and run Dollywood love it, that they include it every day, and that they built right next to our theater. If you've never been over there, you've got to come and see it. It's the Southern Gospel Music Hall of Fame and Museum, folks. We would have never had it if it hadn't been for Dollywood. And I really appreciate that. And I'm so blessed with our band. These young fellas are absolutely incredible. They had never recorded an instrumental album until now. It just came out. It's brand new. And guys, y'all going to do my favorite. Y'all know that old song, Joshua Fit the Battle of Jericho? That's always been one of my favorites, and these guys are going to show off a little bit. Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for them. How about it? The Kingdom Air Band right here. Incredible. Boys, don't know that I've ever heard you do it any better, and you did it right then. And the world's watching, so you picked a good time to do it good. The Kingdom Air Band, folks, did you enjoy that? I mean, little brother even got excited. He's as wound up tonight as I've seen him in months. Have you? I'm going to put him back on that red list. Well, we're going to do one more song for you. our new album, City of Light. We're real excited about it. All these songs we sing for you is off that album. I want to leave you with one song. Many of you, through gospel music down through the years, there's been a lot of wonderful people come through our industry. A lot of wonderful people have touched my lives. Folks like Glenn Payne and Rex Nealon. Rex was one of those unique, he's always been one of my favorites. He was a unique bass singer, and the fact that he had a great range to his voice. He could sing low, he could sing high. Back when he was with the Nealons, I was 2 or 3 years old. All right, I was young. He had a song that he was kind of known for, a song called I Love to Call. I had never heard anybody else other than Rex Nealon sing this song. When we started doing this new album, I asked our bass singer, Eric, to sing that song because I knew Eric is that same kind of bass singer. Incredible. He has an incredible low range. He's got a great range to his voice. And this young man is just a great, great singer. So we did this and dedicated this to Rex, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Many of you remember it. The song says, I love to call. Y'all put your hands together and make our bass singer welcome. Eric Benny.
I love to call.
I love to call on Jesus' name because he's been so good to me.
He said he would.
He said he would take care of me.
I know the man.
He has set me free.
And that's why.
That's why I love to call his name.
Oh, yeah.
I know it won't be in vain.
That's why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why
I love to call. I love to call.
Call on Jesus' name
Because
he's been so good to me.
he said he would.
He said he would take care of me.
I know the man.
He has set me free.
Yeah, that is why.
That's why I love to call his name.
Oh, yeah.
I know it won't be in vain.
That's why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why I love to call his name.
You know the Lord, he moves in mysterious ways, his wonders to perform. You know he plants his footsteps upon the sea, and he rides on every storm. Well, he speaks to my need, though when my valley is rough. Oh, I've got Jesus and I need nothing. That's why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why I love to call his name. Call on Jesus' name because he's been so good to me. He said he would take care of me. I know that he has set me free.
That is why.
That's why I love to call his name. I know it won't be in vain.
That's why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why
I love to call his name. He's been my way down, my sword and my battle shield. And he's been my rock now, a rock in a weary land. Yes, he's been my shepherd, shepherd in times of storm.
Call his name.
I love to walk, talk, sing, and shout. That's why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why
I love to call. I love to call.
Call on Jesus' name because he's been so good to me.
Said he would.
Said he would take care of me.
I know the man.
He has set me free.
That is why.
That's why I love to call his name.
Oh, yeah.
I know it won't be in vain.
That's why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why I love to call his name.
He's been my way down, my sword and my battle shield. He's been my rock now, my rock in a weary land.
That's why I love to
Yes,
call
he's
his
been
name.
my way down, my sword and my battle shield. He's been my rock now, my rock in a weary land.
That's why I love to
Yes,
call
he's
his
been
name.
my shepherd,
That's why I love to call
shepherd
his
in
name.
times of storm.
That's why I love to call his name.
That's why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why.
That is why.
That's why I love to call his name. That's why. That's why. That's why I love to call his name. Oh yes, and that is why I love to call his name.
Eric Bennett. Cheer join us. You better hear a little bit more of that song. Come on, everybody.
He's been my way down,
That's why I love
my
to call his
sword
name.
and my battle
That's why
shield.
Well, it's time to bring on some more co-hosts, and I love these two guys. You've already proven that you love one of them just in a few minutes ago, because he was a fantastic storyteller. And joining him is another great gentleman. And let me introduce them to you. Steve French, who is coming out to be one of our co-hosts. Now, wait a minute, is an absolute super fellow, big as a giant. You know, I was walking by him on the way out here in sweat, and I thought it was raining. It was just coming off his brow, you know. And he's a big fella, but he's also a member of the National Quartet Convention Board, which is a prestigious position. He is a member and a leader and a founder of the Kingdom Heirs that sings at Dollywood. I think that's fabulous. They sing up there to thousands of people every day and travel around the country. I'm so proud of these guys. And joining him is the one and only Tim Lovelace. Only one. They threw the mold away when they made him. But make them welcome, will you? How about it for two great gentlemen, Tim Lovelace and Steve French? And here they are.
Hey, how's everybody doing? Jerry, thank you. What a wonderful introduction. I looked at this fella standing beside. I said, who's he talking about?
He's talking about you, big guy. I got a pet.
Did you not know what time we was coming out here? You didn't get to finish supper? What's the deal
No,
here?
I've got a pet peeve. I've been thinking about some things. Boy, that's a scary one, ain't it? I've been on a bunch of those Gaither videos. I don't know, 20 or 30 of them, I don't know. Guess where I sit? Back row. Guess who's on the front row? Howard and Vestal. Seniority's a wonderful thing. Guess what this guy, see, they have those big old, what do they call those, maroon wingback kind of chairs. I can't even make it to the next to the last row. Seniority.
What kind of chairs y'all have on the back row?
Excuse me a minute, big guy.
I'm sorry.
Speaking of seniority, now we got a big fella here that's on the board at the Quartet Convention, Steve French. Manager of successful group, the Kingdom Heirs. Travels all over the country, hit records. I'm still a banjo picker on the back row. I'm tired of it. All of them are big arms. I'm gonna stop right there while I'm behind. Everybody's big with seniority. I'm scrawny. I'm gonna eat. I want a wingback chair. I'm tired of being on the back row. They put the little fellas on the back row. I'm tired of being on the back row. Big fella. See what you're going to say next. You better think of something, because I can't talk.
I'm trying to think of something. Bill Clinton's leaving office. There's nothing else to talk about. Come on.
Y'all think it's funny? You shoot a corn dog up the left side of your sinuses, you're in trouble.
I want, Tim, that's not the microphone.
Well, guess what, folks? I got my big maroon chair now, don't I? I'm gonna keep eating next year. I'm gonna be a big boy. And Steve French, the manager over there, sitting on the hot box.
Yeah, next year you're going to be a big boy.
Yep, I got
But
my
it
chair.
ain't next year yet. You ain't such a big boy now. Now, you've been up there talking about us big guys, You need to go stand in front of a mirror. I mean, look. Look at that, bless its heart.
I'm strong.
Yeah, oh yeah.
I'm strong.
Are you really, now you're not putting me, Tim, how strong are you? Just tell these folks how strong you are.
I'm strong.
Well, how strong?
I can burp Tupperware all by myself.
Let me ask you something. Are you going to be in town another day? Are you going to be here another day? Ma'am, I'm not talking to you.
That was my mama.
I've got my hands full with him. If I wanted a woman to sit and holler at me tonight, I'd have stayed at home. I'm teasing, ma'am. Guess what? When you scream loud enough, folks start to listen. Had a fella walk up to me a while ago and hand me this, and this is legitimate. This is legitimate. He is so concerned about you that he has give you 2 one-day passes to the Family Fitness Center here in Seville. Can you do that back shot? You know how they no, don't, you'll tear something up. Here, they're open all night long, so you go on over there. Mr. Tally.
Mr. Fridge.
It's good to see you.
Thank you.
You look good. I hadn't seen you in a while. You've been going on the road and gone a lot. And how you doing?
I'm doing okay. I'm just a little ticked, though. I've about had it.
Ticked about had what?
I'm tired of being on the back row. Had it. Up to here.
Sit down. We're not going through that mess again
no,
tonight.
let's go there, big boy.
No.
Yeah, you a big boy now. Mr. Board of Director. Thank you. The little peons is after you, buddy. We're eating. We'll get there one day.
I've already took a bite off this one, but just remember, little dogs can't be choosy.
Huh?
He put you up to that, didn't he?
Up to what?
Oh, don't act like you don't know what's going on. You watched that last night. Every big man in the world was humiliated out here last night.
I didn't watch you last night.
Kirk, you did. You went up. Was you not at your mama's eating supper?
Yeah,
In Bulls Gap, Tennessee?
I was, but I didn't watch you on TV.
I know. Yes, I know your mama has a satellite dish.
But she gets it a day late. It's Bull's Gap, remember?
I want to know something. See, every time Kirk goes home, it takes him 2 days to get there. Every time he goes home, I get to go because his mama is a great cook, and she knows pork chops is my favorite. How come, did you bring any back? How come I didn't get
No, she said, she told me last night, she said, don't you bring him back up here because he eat us out of house and home the last time he was here. You know, You know, they're retired now and they got to conserve.
Well, now you know I think the world of Red and Corny Ethel. I mean, that's Red Tally and Corny Ethel. That's Kirk's mama's name. And your daddy, he's from the mountain up there, told me a little story on Kirk. Y'all want to hear it? Many of you know Kirk grew up in a...
Do I need my corn dog for this? I'd kind of like to get rid of this.
Tim didn't have no problem holding it all night long.
Thank you.
How about a big round of applause for the corn dog lady? Anyway, I was talking to Red one day, and I was talking about the family, how Kirk and Roger and how all of you grew up in a musical family. And his dad was telling me that Kirk, he was just a little guy, and he used to have to stand him up in a chair so people in the back of the church could see him sing. And I guess that's true. He also told me about the first time he ever took Kirk.
It's a delayed reaction. They get it in the back of it. They're from Bull's Gap.
I'll bet you the corn dog just got back there.
I bet you did too.
Anyway, he wanted to take, back in the old days, we didn't have baptistries in our churches like they do now. You know, they had the old-fashioned river baptisms. Told me the first time he ever took Kirk.
First time he did what?
Carried you over to a baptism. He said all the way over there, Kirk was a little fella, said he was just here and there, you know, he threatened him all the way over there. Kirk, now listen, when we get over here to the river, I don't want to be in the middle of this baptism. That's a special time, and hear something hit the water and see you go floating by. You stay up on the bank. You just stay far away from the water. Well, they got into the baptism. Kirk couldn't stand it. Before he knew it, he was in the water up to his ankle, then up to his knees, and it wasn't long. He was in it all the way up to his waist, standing beside the preacher. Preacher looked down there at him and said, "Well, hello, Kirk. Would you like to find Jesus today?" Kirk looked at him and said, "Yes, sir." Preacher just put his hand on top of his head and pushed him right under the water. Pulled him up, and Kirk's blowing water and wiping it out of his eyes, and he looked at him. He said, "How about it, Kirk? Did you find him?" Kirk said, "No." Put his hand back on there and pushed him back under there. Pulled him back up, and he said, "How about now, Brother Kirk? Did you find Jesus?" And Kirk began to weep, and he said, "No." Preacher getting a little aggravated. Put both hands on him this time. Pushed him down under the water and held him a little longer till he bubbled. Pulled him back up. Kirk was crying and whopping the water, and he was spitting water, and he said, "How about now, Kirk? Did you find Jesus?" Kirk said, "No, sir, but are you sure this is where he fell in?" Y'all remember last year he pulled his badge out on you?
Buddy, I still got it.
Oh, here we go again. I didn't mean for you to flash it. There it is.
It's come in handy several times. Hey, did I tell you, up there at the other week up there at the SGMA Awards?
Gatlinburg.
In Gatlinburg up on the hill, you know, where they've stopped us from driving up the hill. Now you have to ride that little shuttle thing up there in your tuxedo, and you can't drive all the way up there. You have to ride the shuttle. So I was running late and got down there, and the woman said, "Well, you'll have to park and ride that little shuttle." And I said, "Surely I won't. I'm late." And she said, "Yes." Said they're not letting anybody else park up there. And so I just whipped out the badge, and I just did like that. And I said, "I really need to be at the top of the hill." And she said, "You go right ahead."
And she wouldn't let you up there.
No.
I pulled up in my truck. Jeff Stice was with me, and she looked in and said, "Hey, Steve and Jeff, you boys go on up. We got you a spot up there."
Just another reason that I've had it.
See, when you grow up, you don't need them badges.
Okay.
Anything special happened on the road, or?
Oh, Oh, did I tell you about the...
You ain't told me nothing. I told you I hadn't sung.
The day after I sang with you in Kodak, the next night I was in Sacramento, California. Did I tell you about the gift they gave me? I sang out there, and when the concert was over, they brought me back up on stage and said they had a gift for me. So I thought, cool. So they had this box all wrapped up in this pretty paper, you know. And so I went up to the front of the stage, and the man said, now, we're just glad to have you out here. This is your first time here, and we have this little gift that we'd like to give you and to show you our appreciation for coming out here. And I thought, well, great. And so I looked at the box, and it had this real pretty paper on it, but it also had one of those stick-on ribbons. No, it's not a real ribbon. You just lay the stick-on thing on there. And on the stick-on ribbon, it said, Sun Sweet.
Said what?
Sun Sweet. Yeah, I thought the same thing. So I said to the man...
Wait a minute, what did you think?
Prunes. That's what they thought.
Prunes?
Yes, prunes. So... I thought... So anyway, I said to the man, oh, you got me prunes. And he said, no, we don't call them prunes out here. Said they're dried plums. And before I thought, I said, yeah, but the end result's the same. What is that? Oh, man. Here.
I was frightened as to where that was going.
Boy, that's a cool little fan right there. Where'd you get that? Is that just a prop over there we get for being hosters? One of these lights, we are toasters, I'll just tell you.
No, I think we get a box of raisins.
Ain't quite the same, I'll just tell you.
Or where do you say you're from?
I'm from Bulls Gap, Tennessee.
That ain't where you say you're from. Anytime anybody introduces, please make him welcome, ladies and gentlemen, Kirk Talley from Knoxville, Tennessee. Well, you want to be from the big city.
No. My office is in Knoxville.
Oh, we have an office?
You have one too?
In the basement of my house.
I don't have a basement.
And
do I? You've been to my house, I don't have a basement.
No, you traded it in for a pool. Did you ever get rid of that fungus that was in that pool?
No, actually,
I went up there to
back.
swim in it one day and it was black. And there you was out in it just like it was.
I was not.
And it give you that stuff you couldn't get rid of.
No, I was sick. I had that sinus, the crud before that.
You
Well,
did?
That's what we call it, the crud, yeah. The crud. Are y'all from Canada? Anybody here from Canada? Because I had it one time. I was sick in Canada and went out and after the third song, it was awful. I couldn't sing, hardly couldn't talk. So after the third song, I said, folks, I'm sorry, that's as good as it'll get because I've got the crud and I can't sing. Well, I noticed half of the crowd went like that when I said that. So I just went right on with the program, you know, and at intermission, about half the audience came out to the record table and informed me that in Canada, the crud means constipation. Oh, here it comes. Here it comes. Hold it.
No. See, I could be your booking agent. Because I'll bet you went from Canada to Sacramento.
coming somewhere, somehow. I knew it.
Man, what are you doing with that little flip thing there going tonight? You need a haircut.
I know I need a haircut, and it's down to my eyes. My spray. I wouldn't be talking about hair if I was you. Can you do that?
Yeah, but the back of mine flies up.
I'll be writing that one down.
Yeah, I remember that song y'all used to sing. Oh, I want to grow hair, grow hair. I'm just sorry.
Don't make me bring up the prunes again, Cat.
Okay, now they're wanting us to quit this foolishness and introduce these people. I've got a card somewhere.
Y'all having a good time. Y'all a good bunch. I'm telling you, I hope y'all have had a good week. You know, they told us, I heard tonight they were already half sold out for next year. Do what, sir?
Oh, another card down there. Well, this right here's who we're supposed to be.
Sir, if we need any help, we'll ask. You could have been pointing at a snake or anything.
Okay. Now,
I'm teasing.
we have had...
I knew you could take a joke. Anybody wear shorts like that? I'm teasing, sir. And to show you how I'm teasing, you come by Kirk's record table and I'll give you one of his new tapes.